Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with the beautiful Karina, my lovely prometida. And we are waiting for our K1 visa to get adjudicated at the USCIS Service Center in California, US of A. And Karina is originally from Caracas, Venezuela. We love the people of Venezuela. And she lives in Bogota, Colombia. She relocated from Venezuela in 2018 to Bogota, Colombia. And I live in the Panhandle of Florida, just tad east of Pensacola, north of Navarre Beach. And the weather is warming up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The weather is warming up here in Florida. Thank goodness. I'm in northern Florida. It's not like I'm in Miami where it's always very hot. But it's warming up, thank goodness. And this video is about the statistics, it's data. I pulled data from the State Department. What are the number of K1 visas getting approved by embassy? What's the total number? Well, in fiscal year 2022, I don't have any data for 2023. For 2022, this is the number of K1 visas that got approved, and I pulled 10 U.S. embassies globally, just no specific order. Well, what is a K1 visa? A K1 visa, ladies and gentlemen, now you guys know this already, but some people don't, okay? A K1 visa is issued to a foreign fiancé, a foreign citizen fiancé of an American citizen. This is an option, this is a visa option for the foreign-born citizen to travel to the United States of America and marry their U.S. citizen sponsor within 90 days of entering this country, okay? And the foreign citizen on a K1 visa then can apply for adjustment of status to become a green card holder and a permanent resident, which is what you guys are right now, either in the K1 visa process or you're fixing to get married and get your adjustment of status, okay? Now, before applying for a K1 visa at a U.S. consulate or embassy, the sponsor has to petition this person and get permission from USCIS for you, Miss Foreign Beneficiary, Mr. Foreign Beneficiary, to enter this country, the USA. This video is the K1 visa approval statistics pulled from the U.S. State Department, okay? The data banks. I went into the data banks of the State Department for fiscal year 2022, okay, which was last year's fiscal year. And these are only approvals. The U.S. State Department does not release to the public the total number of denials or refusals, only approvals, okay? So come on along and I'll give you the statistics for 10 countries that I pulled randomly for information. There's no particular order, okay? We love all you guys. You're watching us in 38 countries right now, but I just pulled 10 countries as an analysis. To our wonderful friends watching us from India. In India, in fiscal year 2022, you had 416 K1 visa approvals, okay? In fiscal year 2022. And the busiest month was January, okay? So it was a little harder to get an appointment for a visa interview in January of fiscal year 2022. India, 416 approvals. Congratulations, by the way. To our friends watching us in beautiful Mexico. Now, in fiscal year 2022, Mexico, the U.S. Embassy and consulates in Mexico approved 1,246 K1 visas. The busiest month for visa appointments was September. So last September was a tough month to get a visa appointment in Mexico. The Philippines, our beautiful friends in the Philippines, thousands of beautiful islands filled with thousands of beautiful people. The Philippines, the U.S. Embassy in Manila approved 4,980 K1 visas, with May being the busiest month. So if you were trying to book an appointment in May of last year, it was tough. to our friends in the Philippines, okay? And we can't wait for you to get your K1 visa for folks who are applying now in fiscal year 2023. The fourth country I took a look at for K1 visa approvals in fiscal year 2022 was Communist China. Communist China, the embassies in Communist China approved 362 K1 visas. And the busiest month in China was March. Number 5. This is the fifth country I looked at. Australia, to our friends down under, where kangaroos and eucalyptus trees, okay? Australia had 117 K1 visas approved by the U.S. Embassy there. The busiest month in Australia was August. Haiti, country number 6, Haiti. To our friends in Haiti, Haiti had 629 K1 visa approvals, with the busiest month being July. So July was pretty tough in Haiti to get a visa interview at the embassy. Our friends in Israel, in fiscal year 2022, the U.S. Embassy in Israel approved 21 K1 visas for our Israeli friends that decided to relocate to the United States of America, with February being the busiest month at the embassy in Israel. To our friends in Kenya, this was country number 8. Kenya, our beautiful friends in Kenya. Kenya's a fantastic country. We love Kenya. Kenya had 86 K1 visa approvals, with the busiest month to get a visa appointment was March last year. To our friends in Egypt. Now, I've been to Egypt, ladies and gentlemen, 4 times. Egypt's a beautiful country. I've been there 4 times, and I've been to the pyramids in Giza, and I've explored Alexandria. Beautiful country. Egypt had 221 K1 visas approved in fiscal year 22, with the busiest month being February. And last but not least, Great Britain, country number 10, had 745 K1 visa approvals, with the busiest month being January. So, and I know it probably was raining in January when you were catching the train to go to the U.S. Embassy in Grosvenor Square to get your visa approved. So that was a sample, ladies and gentlemen, of 10 countries out of 38 countries that are actually watching us throughout the world. I know there's over 250 countries globally. But we look forward to seeing you get your K1 visa, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Relax, be patient. This process is not fast by any means. And just be grateful and be glad that the U.S. government offers this benefit. I am grateful to the U.S. government. Thank you, USCIS, for giving Karina and I the opportunity to get married here in the United States. This is a benefit, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and we are grateful to the government. And yes, it's a slow process. It's not a fast process, and they're doing their security checks. They're doing everything they're supposed to do to keep the frontiers safe, and we respect that. And every other country does the same thing, not just the United States. And we will see you very soon with your K1 visa in your hand in the United States of America, where you can get married and settle down and start your lives with your new husband or wife. And thanks for watching.
I'll be back.